Today we're talking about something that quietly terrorizes many survivors of abuse. It's a fear that feels protective, but it can also trap you. And hidden inside that fear is a real danger that we need to talk about. I'm Emma, a medical doctor, a survivor of domestic violence and narcissistic abuse. This is the Abuse Case Files, episode number 10. Oh, it's you. Come here and have a look. See that guy? I think he's a narcissist. Did you see how he looked at his wife? No, you didn't catch it. But did you see his eyebrows? Wait, are you blaming me now? I get home delivery now. It's easier. I just ring the bell and I pick the things up after they leave. But you're safe. You're another survivor. You have proven yourself. Tea? Let's open case file number 10. Dear Emma, this is your Aunt Sophie. I know what you're going through. I went through it after my divorce too. But you have gotten too suspicious. P.S. I love you. Yeah, she might be right. But it's hard to tell who's safe. I just can't go through another toxic relationship or a fake friendship again. These days I feel anxious around people, pressured, like my body is saying no, even though nothing bad is happening. It's like I'm seeing toxicity everywhere. Once you see the signs, you can't unsee them, you know. But isolation isn't the answer either. I love you, but I can't give you a hug, and sometimes that hurts. This is a phase that most survivors go through. I call it the toxic trigger phase. It happens when you finally understand what you went through and start seeing the unhealthy patterns in the world around you. It's a good thing that your toxicity radar finally tuned on. Before you didn't even know these people existed, and that made you vulnerable. But having it signal red alert all the time is not good either. The radar picks up on possible toxic signals, but those signals need to be put into context and evaluated. But there is one thing preventing you from making an objective assessment: your triggers. You were hurt deeply, and when you realize it wasn't just accidental, that it was on purpose, that betrayal woke you up to a terrifying truth. People can hurt you. People can betray you. People can be dangerous. But not everyone who shows toxic traits is an abuser. It depends on two things: how much toxic behavior they show, how close you allow them to get to your inner world. Let's break it down. To deal with the fear of people after abuse, you need 3 skills. How to roughly assess toxicity, how to recognize healthy people, and what to do when you spot toxicity. Mild toxic, yellow card behavior. These are things like occasionally blaming others for their own mistakes, gossiping, shaming their kids when they mess up, bragging or fishing for praise. These aren't great, but they're also very human. Most people carry some pattern from their upbringing. But be careful with someone who shows a lot of yellow card behavior. It may still hurt you if you let them too close. Red card behavior, abusive or dangerous. Here's where you draw the line. Lying or hiding things. Creating conflict between people, triangulation. Betraying trust. Refusing responsibility and blaming you. Getting angry when questioned. This isn't someone who's just immature. This is someone who threatens your safety and space. Walk away quietly. No drama, just space. If it's a family member and you can't go full no contact, fade out. Delay replies, go grey rock. Become boring, emotionless. Don't feed their control system. I have a full video on red and green flags, and another one on the green flag test. Even though these videos are describing a romantic relationship, the same tools and system can be applied to any connection. I will put the links in the description. Right now, you're building the outer wall of your emotional castle. After abuse, it's normal to retreat, to regroup, but eventually your inner compass will return. You'll feel clearer, less anxious, more able to spot danger without panic, and recognize safety without self-doubt. That felt good to say out loud. I'm not the only one going through this, am I? Today's reflective questions. Why is it important to protect yourself from toxic people? What are your signals that someone is draining you? What emotions come up when you consider stepping back from toxic relationships? And are those feelings telling the truth? You have just watched episode 10 of the Abuse Case Files. In the next episode, we'll talk more about connecting with your intuition and doing the inner work. I'm Emma, holding up a light over the bridge. We have already come a long way together. Please be safe, take care, and have a great day.